Hi, welcome to another episode of Tax Tuesday. My name is Antoine Jones with BF Tax Management and Resolution. And today we are going to discuss W-4s. So what is a W-4? A W-4 is actually a form that you complete through your employer to let the employer know of the certain taxes to be taken out of your federal withholding. So the W-4 is nothing new to the tax world. However, there is a new W-4 that was brought in 2020. So if you have not completed a W-4 in a while, it's in your best interest to probably take a look at it and to complete it. So the new 2020 W-4 actually has 5 parts. Step number 1 is actually just your personal information that has not changed from the previous W-4s in the past, and that is your name, your address, your social security number, and your filing status. Step 2 is actually an optional step. It's just a box that you check. What it does, it basically lets the employer or the IRS know that there is a second income in the household. Step 3 is actually your dependents. So in the past, you may have to put a number of exemptions that for your dependents that you may have. However, now in the new form, it's actually a dollar amount that you would normally put depending on the amount of dependents that you have. That dollar amount is $2,000 per dependent to indicate the amount of taxes that needs to be taken out. So when you claim more dependents, generally your taxes is lower as far as the amount that is to come out. The reason why it lowers the amount of taxes to come out is because you have a dependent that you have to care for throughout the year. That's for less taxes being paid in throughout the year so you can take care of your dependent. So step 4 is actually other adjustments. So let's say you wanted an extra $50 coming out of your check. At step 4, you can actually add that information in there to allow your employer to actually reduce that particular amount out of your check. And step 5 is just your signature. Please make sure you do not skip this step. You want to make sure you sign it to allow and to authorize your employer to be able to withhold the amounts from your paychecks. So along with the W-4 form, there also comes the instructions for the form and also a worksheet that you're able to fill out. As long as you're completing that worksheet from top to bottom, you should not have any trouble completing the W-4 form as well. So also, if your state holds any state or local taxes, there also may be a form that you need to fill out for your employer for that particular state. In the state of Indiana, is form WH4, very similar to the W-4 on the federal side. So form WH4 has not changed throughout the years. It's the same form that you would have filled out in the previous years. So pretty much that form allows your employer to withhold the right amount of state and local taxes as well. Here is a form that I see a lot that is not filled out correctly. On the WH4 form, you might want to make sure that you complete the top portion that asks what county your employer is in and also what county do you live in. So the counties here in Indiana are different tax rates. So you might want to make sure that you are completing that section, because if you don't and if you miss it, I've seen time and time again where a taxpayer do not have the withholding, especially on the local side, coming out of their paychecks due to the fact that they missed that important step. So also the WH4 forms still has the exemption numbers that you can complete as far as being married or any dependents as well. So you may also be able to have your employer to take a certain amount out of your paychecks as long as you have authorized them on that WH4 form. There may be certain times where you want more taxes to be taken out of your paychecks or less taxes to be taken out of your paychecks. So if you have any questions on any payroll form, your federal form, W-4, and any state form that you may have that needs to be filled out, please give us a call at 317 810-1058, or stop in at our Indiana location and we'd be more than happy to assist you. Thank you.